Well, good afternoon. It's just 3 minutes past 1 on Monday the 12th of November, and as you can see, I've come over to the river today. Now, I didn't come over with the plan to fish this pool again particularly. We'd had loads of rain on over the weekend and at the end of last week, and I thought the river would be quite up and pushing through quite hard, and I planned to fish some of the other swims a bit further back. But as it's happened, I've got over here and it's barely made any difference at all. It's not pushing through. Some of the leaves that were on the top have gone, but that's about it. It's still very shallow, it's still very clear everywhere else. So I've wandered down to the pool because I've driven over here, so I might as well fish here now. Try for some perch and some chub again. Might even get a roach today if I'm lucky. And what I'll do is, there is still one or two other spots a bit further back that might be worth a cast into on the way back to the car before I go home. So I'll pop across to those shortly, drop one or two bits of bait in here and there, and then I'll give it a go. I've seen one or two fish top since I've arrived here. Not a huge size, but at least I've seen some fish activity in here. The funny thing was, it was bright sunshine like it is now when I pulled up, and as you can see from the rod and everything else, no sooner did I get the camera out and get the equipment set up that a downpour came over here. But anyway, we're here and we're just about to start fishing. It is the same as bait wise as the last session. I've got two baits with me. I've got some cheese paste and I've got some lobworms I've dug from the garden. It's the same rod as last time. It's got a test curve of about £1.25, somewhere between £1 and £1.25. It takes maximum £7 line straight through, so if we do the calculations on that, it is somewhere between £1 and £1.25 test curve. But it's a nice little rod. I've got a 2 ounce tip in. I prefer to use the 2 ounce tip on the river. 1.5 ounce when I'm on the reservoir. I've got a little 2 swan link ledger here. I don't think I'm going to have to increase that. That's on a little free running ring. And then I've got approximately 2 foot of £6 fluorocarbon down to a size 10 hook. So I'll make a start in a moment and see if we can catch something. Kingfisher just came up through here again and down there. I'm hoping he'll come back a little bit later. I might get it on the camera as he flashes through, but I see there's a little blue object in the bush on the other side. I'll zoom in on it in a minute, but it looks like a little plug or a spinner. Little plug, I think it is. So somebody's obviously been here and had a little bit of a go. But anyway, I'm going to put a couple of bits of cheese paste in first of all, over towards the sunken tree there. I need to come round and see how deep it is there, to be honest. I don't really know the full depth of it, but I'll put a couple of bits of cheese paste in. And try that in a minute, and then meanwhile I'll start with a worm again, I think, and I'll have a cast up into this back eddy first of all, where I've seen 1 or 2 fish jump, and then I'll work my way down various spots down the pool again. and I'll do the same with the paste in a bit. What self-respecting perch could resist a lobworm like that, I ask you? Absolutely lovely now. Just checking behind me, make sure there's no more rain clouds coming. Sorry, I keep squinting. The camera's the sun is right behind the camera there, so every time I glance round it really is shining in my face. But when we do get a lot more rain and this actually is flowing, this little back eddy down here is a perfect sort of crabtree spot. If any of you have read Mr. Crabtree, you'll see in one of the winter episodes where he fishes the river and he fishes a cattle drink, catches some chub and roach and that from it where they've collected in the eddy, and he's ledgering on the bottom with a drilled bullet, if my memory serves me right, and he's fishing with his centre pin reel and he's just watching the end of the rod. And when we get some more rain and this is really pushing through here and that pool is very much like that, I'm going to come over and replicate that if I can, for a bit of fun. Well, I've just finally got the first fish of the session. It is a very tiny little perch, but I was beginning to wonder what had happened. I haven't had a nibble for quite some time. Yeah, Mum. Oh, you are a greedy little perisher, aren't you? Stop trying to spite me while I get a disgorger a minute. At least you're displaying yourself for us, which is nice, isn't it? There you go. Where's your granddad? That's what I want to know. Still, that's the first one, so perhaps there'll be some others. Something spooked cock pheasant up there. Oh, it's clouding over again a bit. do hope it doesn't bring any rain. That could be one, yes. That's a little bit better. It's been so slow this morning. Or this afternoon, should I say, rather. That's better. It'll do. Keep soaking me. Well, that's sort of what we came for. A little bit bigger. We just want some much bigger ones, don't we? Still choking on my worm, aren't you? But the colour of those fins is just incredible this time of year. Absolutely incredible. Anyway, let's get you unhooked. Lovely, from a little pool. Still wants to be bigger. Being greedy, I know, but they want to be bigger. But that'll do for a start off. Here we are. Got another one. Yeah. Oh, here comes that rain again. I saw the clouds darken and I was a bit concerned that I might get a soaking. Come on. Okay. Well, they're getting better. Oh, that's better. In the sunshine there. That's lovely. Catching those fins. I didn't think of bringing an umbrella because it was so nice this morning. I looked at the forecast and it said that it was good as well. So, never even dawned on me. And we're in. Rounding up quite a bit now. Right, we do take them right now. Absolutely stunning. Pity the sun's gone in now, but shame. But lovely. Looks like we're going to get a bigger one. Right, I was just making my way back. It's just 15:39 now, and there was one or two other spots I was going to fish. But over in the distance here now, you'll probably hear it again in a moment. It's the delicate sound of thunder, as Pink Floyd put it. He's in the distance there, and I've just seen the first flash of lightning. So I'm not going to hang around. I've just got the rod here ready. I'm going to have one quick cast into this swim here. It hasn't got enough flow on it really to be any good, but I'll have one quick flick down here just in case, and then I'm going to head away. Because carbon rods and lightning do not mix. Right, I'm going to call it a day then, before I get a wetting. A little bit disappointing. I did expect an awful lot more flow over here. Really thought it would be good with all that rain over the weekend, but it's not happened. Never mind. That's how it goes. I've had a bit of fun, caught a few perch. Sorry it's a bit of a repetition of last week, but can't help that unfortunately. It's not what I was expecting to do. Anyway, until the next time, once again, thank you very much for watching, and all the best with your angling.